Hello and welcome back. Right. Okay then, so moment of truth. Let's go and grab that. Our work has to start first, as we said earlier. Let's get all of our work done. Ooh, 6:30 at night, isn't it? This is not repaired. I'm being silly. We have our own repair place now. And that is exactly where we're going anyway, so soon be sleepy time, but let's get done what we can get done for tonight. If I remember rightly, the price was not too bad at all for digestate at the slurry yard, so I thought I did all of the corners of that. Did I miss a corner? Or has my save game gone funny? I did all the corners no, I did. I missed one. Yeah, they're still done. I've also been thinking about the cedar. Now, there were two things I noticed in editing. One, I had got the something close to the trigger that could have mucked things up a little bit, and two, that I had the front box on. Sometimes you've got to take note of what was different to the time before when it did used to work, and I noticed these two things, so yeah, we're going to do a bit of scientific testing when we get a minute, but let's get our jobs done first while we've got a moment. Yeah, I think if we went for the full-blown long tanker, mind you, though bearing in mind, I suppose it'd be sitting forwards on the fifth wheel, on the hitch, so I'm not sure, but for now I'm sticking with this. We shall maybe hire that at some point. Oh, I do love it when they actually put a indicator so you can see where you should be. Now then, let's just see. Did we stop? Or are we still filling? No, we did stop. Brilliant. We will also get a very small payout tonight from this as well, from the BGA at 12 o'clock, and it will be small because it was not an awful lot. And this, obviously on hard economy, doesn't pay out super duper either, but we're trying to clear enough to make... Ooh, it's not turning around properly. Yeah, we're trying to make enough to put the compost mod down. So yes, we should say, ooh, repair. Have I enough to repair you? Let's hope. We have. Lovely jubbly. Did I take any contracts? I don't think I did. I think I was going to take some. Transporting, fertilising. 106. If there's another one down that end, I would grab it. Field 2. 58. No, they're all up down the wrong side. 72. 12 and 18, right. We might have a look in the morning. So for now, go and I think we should just about make enough that we can afford to put the... I think we're going to do it, if I'm honest. Looking at how much digestate and comparing it with other Let's Plays, when I've had that amount, I think we'll be alright. I do wish my passive income had worked though, because we've lost an absolute fortune. It is nice to see though, because I can't recall a time when I didn't have passive income to actually... Oh dear, I've made the mess of that, haven't I? When I didn't have passive income, so this is actually a real Let's Play where I've got no passive income, but also I'm 40 grand down the Swanee because I spent 40 grand on a passive income that's no longer working. So I'm actually 40,000 down due to that very fact. Yeah, so I'd be 40 grand better on now if I hadn't have done it. Right, I need to alter that slightly. I need to do a bit of landscaping, but let's see. Are we going to make enough? We are going to make more than enough. Brilliant. That has made my day. Right. Let's have a look then. We want to be placing miscellaneous. Now this is not so big, and I've been thinking I would like to keep this field if possible. Let's have a look. I want to see if there's any because the BGA is quite large and this is not very massive. Let's see if we could squeeze that in at the BGA. Is there enough room? Bearing in mind I only have this section here, I don't have that other section. I think we could do this. Let's put that on. I want to be able to see. This looks perfectly flat to me. All my life you don't get much flatter than that. I'm thinking... No, I think that would get in the way of the nozzle if I'm honest. I think here is probably the least out of the way. Let's see. No, it's going up now. That was about as good as it gets. I don't think I've ever seen it that's good a price. Ever. So that means that we now have the rest of this field. What we're going to do quickly though is I am very quickly we have got enough money to do it. We're just going to do some landscaping. Oh, that does look perfectly. I don't think I need to do anything to that, which is the first time in ever. I don't think I've ever, never ever ever had it where I haven't got to muck around with it. So let's just try and we need to be careful here. We need to tweak, we need to go small. One bigger. Yeah, we can't go too small or we're gonna... Gonna make those... I hate it when you get floaty chevrons. When it goes too small. To go too shallow, to raise the height very gradually. Why is it sandy? I don't get why it's doing it like that. Let's take that across. The rest of the field we'll plough and make something like. Let's have a quick look. How does that look? Too bad? Let's just have a quick drive across it. Still goes down, but is it okay? That looks good to me, and there's no floaty corner, which again is the first in a long time. Right, wood chips. The first thing that we're going to compost. Now, where did I put? Right down there, I see it. And then it's sleepy time, I think. One piece of equipment which we haven't got, which we'll have to pick up in the morning, is a go-to mod that I will need for this. Something that I usually always have as one of my top pieces of equipment. Behind right. Let's grab it now, and we're going to buy this new. That is the milling machine. Where would you ever be without a milling machine? And I'm going to go for my absolute favourite colour. Well, in this, I mean, I've had it green for the last couple of Let's Plays because I couldn't afford to. I'm going to go new. And let's go 6,000. Seriously deplete us, but we seem to be getting quite used to having hardly any money. we were going to put this in the compost heap for tonight, go to sleep, and then we'll go and fetch that in the morning, and we will... In fact, no, actually, no, I am being silly. Right, I don't need to have the times at times 5. I did say that. I am literally going to go and grab the... I can't remember if the milling machine sits well on the front 3-point link on this. Doesn't do everything well. It's just... those windows are absolutely ditched. I'm going to do a bit of in-cab for a change. I think that's good. Yes, that's much better. Right, left. I was right, it will be the morning now. Okay, and it's time for Betty Buys. Let's grab the nearest thing to our house, is that. Let's go and park in the house and put our weary head down on our pillow for the night. So, 7:30 till 7:30. Let's do 13. That'd be just slightly after 7:30. 8:30-ish. Yeah, 14,400. I knew it wasn't going to be a lot. £8.30. Spot on. Right. Back down to oh, silly me. Shop doesn't open, does it, till 9 o'clock. Okay then. Let's speed up time. Okie dokie. For once we don't need to repair this, which does make a nice change. Thing is, I'm really unsure as to... I can't remember if the milling machine likes this. See how low you go when you're low. Ooh, seems low to me. Let's raise you. And I think, right, I've got to go for this because it's really difficult to see without in front of you. Whoa. Go on. Yeah, there's a lot of implements at the front 3-point on this really are, it can be quite rubbish. The height's all wrong for some implements, but some work okay. We saw that with the Tree Maverick, it really didn't sit well, it had a really strange angle. it sort of did some, but then did weird things to others. So when are we going to get some actual growth? Because we've got, according to this, we have actually got growth. Yeah, all of them, they're all showing the first stage of growth. Just answered my own question. The first stage of growth. Right. I'm just going to quickly do this corner edge that I obviously forgot last time we did this. And we want grass. And we want the smallest size. And we need where am I? No. Oh, there I am. I was going to say. Totally lost all. Right, let's grab that. Let's leave some flowers though. Do like those. Right. Wood chips. Let's get our jobs done. Quite pleased. This seems to be flowing naturally. Sometimes when you make the right decisions, things flow themselves the right way, if that makes any sense at all. It's a bit of a... I've had that before on other Let's Plays, when you make the wrong decision and you sort of go against the flow. I've always said on all of my Let's Plays, always look at the map, always see what's going to work for you, and work with it, don't work against it. Right. Whoa, got no traction. This is a bit of a beast. It really is. I really didn't think... I suppose in my defence, I hadn't really had a good enough Taz around at the time when I decided it. It is a fantastic trailer, just with all of the tightness on this map. I'm not sure it's well suited, but again, there's plenty of jobs it still can do. Right. This will be a real... The other thing about the miller machine, it makes the turns tough. Yeah. Excellent. Now then, behind right. Now this is another thing which, again, this is maybe not the best for. There's been such a long... Oh, didn't see that, did I? Right. Turn away if you've got a poor stomach. So it's not something I use very often. No, I don't. I'm trying to make it disappear. That. No. You need to have your little white dot pointing exactly. It doesn't work very well with third person. And you. I do apologise for that. I really don't like using that in this Let's Play, but that was my mistake for not realising that was actually there. Or I would never have done it. I would have moved it forwards. I could not see that last night when we were putting that down. Just sort that out, because now it looks really silly having that one pile. Well, I don't suppose it does. No, that'll do. It's not hurting anyone. It can be a reminder that there should be more wood there. Right. Ah, okay, you don't like. I do have access to this land. It's gone wrong. Okay. New map and all. It's not going to go in here. Okay. If that is the case, what we're going to have to do is I'll sell that, but I will give myself the money back, because obviously that's just not down to me, it's down to the map. It should work there, but obviously it's not quite sitting well, because that actually is our land, isn't it? So make sure. Yeah, I am actually within our half. Right, so then let's go to our mods. We can sort this quickly. Garage should get half back, and I'll give myself the other half back, and we shall move it. That's so annoying. Yes. F11. 622. 623. Give them back. Euros. Right, so it looks like we're going to have to go where the slurry yard is then. Oh, I can't get over that. Oh, that's what you get when you go with new maps. Things aren't quite right. Not ironed out all the kinks yet. Get used to it. I'm sure FS22 is going to be exactly the same when we go on that, and I shall have the joy of that as a content creator, of literally going on as soon as I can. So yes, that's going to be both exciting and frustrating, I have no doubt. I remember seeing some of Mr. CDP's and Daggerwin's. Oh wow. What was stuck on? Why are you not allowing me to? I was going to say I should be able to go around that. Yeah, some of their very early videos where things were going wrong on FS19. Obviously they were releasing content straight away as soon as it was released. It seemed like a bit of a race for the content creators to be all doing that. I wonder. Don't we stick that in front of there? Being as they've already got that footprint. I don't know. No, I still think the field. That's what we bought it for. Oh yeah, wow. I am right. Look at the height on that. Oh, I don't know. That might work alright. We shall see. Right. Oh, watch the posts. Right, let's have a look. Let's see the best possible place we can stick this. Oh, I can't believe that went wrong. Is there a better place? Would it go into that corner, I think? It means it's coming in a little bit of a different... We put that around the tree. Make sure the walls are... We need to cut those two trees down, but that's not the end of the world. Make sure we're not on the road. Make sure we can see how much... That's not too bad. Make That should just about do it. Might get a little bit of spill onto the road. No, it's going up. No, it is still going. No, now it's going. No. That's about as good as I can see it. Let's have a look. What, has that done anything? Oh, has that done anything? It certainly has. Oh dear. Mod clash. Right, we need to first of all grab that. Oh dear me. That's not my best work. Let's grab that, pull that forward, and then we'll try and level that. Oh my life. Major drama. Oh dear. Gone from one extreme to the other. It was perfect before. I've gone and done it again. What do they always say? Save it before you do anything. Did I save it? No. No, I didn't. So I've only myself to... Oh! Smooth that levelish. It's not going to be perfect and I need to move that away. Well, that's not going to work. To get that nice, and then we'll put some grass back. I think that's... yeah, I'll repatch that. How good is that? That's definitely solid. It's definitely solid there. I need bit of touch up there in that corner. You can see through. That's not quite right. That's it. Yeah. Does not look too bad. I'm not worried about colour just yet. Let's sort out. We are going to need to grab that tree out, but for now let's pretend it's not there. We'll do a bit of remedial work. That's a bit dodgy. Let's sort that out. That's well dodgy. Something weird, haven't we? Whoa, it's well strange. Never seen that do anything quite like that before. Plough that, but that level's really strange. Let's do some painting. Lovely. Let's try and blend that a little. Let's do some, yeah, let's actually. Let's put some proper grass back. We've made it go all bold. Oops. What does that look like? Looks a lot better than it did a few minutes ago. I think I've almost got things back to almost. That's seeking. The levels are still weird in that. I think I can live with that. We will eventually get rid of the tree, but let's just get the work we need to get done. It's wasted a lot of time, all that mucking around. Oh, thank goodness for that. Wasn't sure it'd work. Ooh. We appear to be sort of stuck. Yes, it can do this. It is a little bit weird. Let's drop that off a minute and see if we can grab that. I need to do a little bit of brute force knocking. This is usual. I've literally done this with quite a few tractors in my time. It gets you can see the shape of it gets the tractors and all sorts stuck on it. It's weird how Farming Simulator reads things as solids. I suppose what we could do, I think we've got no other choice, is to grab another trailer, which we have one not too far away. Now that is that our biggest trailer. No, this is our medium one, isn't it? This is a 14,000er. Yeah, let's grab the 20 something. Is that growing again? Because we cut this days ago. Still showing the harvested state. It's like nothing's growing. Does make you wonder if something's not quite right, which is typical. Oh, I hope it isn't, because this is silly. Trust me. Right. To get this down so that we can actually pull pull that out. Let's work on the lump first. Oh, okay, that'll do as well. I don't care which one it goes into. do believe not far off at that. Just a little bit near that front. 79, 63, that'll do. Let's drop that off. Now then, let's see if we can re-hitch up to that. I can't remember, did I put a trailer attacher on the back? I did, good. So we should be able to do them both. Oh, hang on a minute. We haven't finished, have we? Off a job, Bob, behind left. So I should be able to dump that straight away. Let's get the wood chips done. Why is that not tipping? Brilliant. Wasn't sure if it'd actually get them back. What are you doing to the trailer? What on earth was that? Just lift that you were dragging on the floor and stopping me doing anything. What am I stuck on? Whoa! What is that doing? Why is it pushing that around? What is that about? I've never seen that happen before. Okay. It's just... I've got a little bit of room in this one. We have unexplained phenomena. I didn't realise I'd folded them in a machine. It is amazing how some trailers are better than others for this. It's because it's getting close to being full. Yeah, okay. Let's leave that for next time. Got quite a bit of work to do. Still like to level that a little bit. let's just have another go, because that is just so weird. So weird levels, that left hand side bit. Right, we want back to... We'll keep it small, but that is so strange. Let's try one size up. Ah, that's better. That's got some like fractals where you get your mods go weird. That's actually seems to be drawing them back as they should be. I've noticed that once before. It's where the levels on the maps go funny. I saw it on when I placed one of Alien Jim's BGAs on. That was a German map as well. And you could see that kind of fractals where you've got the layers going funny. Right, let's drop that there. Grab that. I'll at least get this one job finished. It's been fun and games. Right. Come on. You can do it. No, still missing. Not quite right. Shouldn't be far off this time. Lovely. Right, let's get this up to the biogas plant. Oh. I'm not selling it. It says manure. It's not manure, it's compost. Never sold it as compost before. So where are we going? Where is the best? Let's Agriel B. Oh, we've been there before, haven't we? I did say I wasn't going to... That's the one right down at the bottom, isn't it? Okay. This is going to be fun. I really didn't want to go down there, but I suppose, a bit like anything else, sometimes you have to overcome your fears and have another go. But I've got to go the right way this time, and I might need to sometimes. Also, I suppose actually I've never been the right way. There's a reason that's only one way, the way that we went wrong yesterday. Or I went wrong. So let's try and do this right this time and see if going the right way is going to make all the difference on the route. Time 9:30 in the morning. Some sharp corners. Right, nearly at the bridge. Now other places where manure's been really well, I've sold this as manure because it says it's manure, but it is really compost, but I've never sold it as compost, so this is a first for me. I'm hoping it actually does truthfully work. Having never done it before in this way, I don't really know. And also this is a new map, so it's a weird one. When you've never done something ever before, you've always got that moment when you pit of your stomach where you're not sure if things are going to work right. So I've never seen a bridge with a bend in it before. Very peculiar. Every British bridge I've ever seen, I would imagine. Let's have a look where we are. Now, if I take that road, that's going to take me down the horrible way where I have to go in town the wrong way. So we really do want to go straight down the right way. So we need to be going to the right. Oh, and look, there's no sign blocking us going that way, which is brilliant. Wow. Hang on a minute. That looks a bit nice. Let's stick to the main road for now. Or does that? Let's have a look. This is all an adventure this time. We've never really been, so I can't really say it's right or wrong. It does look like I've got enough room to turn around if I am wrong. Which it looks like I am. I can't see a way out of this. Oh, hang on a minute. What about through there? Yeah, the road carries on. Ooh. Can I even get under there, though? That is the question. Does the road... Oh, no, that goes... Oh, no, there is a road to the left as well. That does seem to lead... Oh, I don't know. I think we need to go down that one and then turn right and go straight in. So I think we are right. Okay. Let's... I hope this is still a one-way. Need to turn left. It is joining other traffic. Ooh. With this long vehicle, can we make the turn? We need to be hugging as close to the right as possible. Now, would you really not give way if you saw a vehicle? Oh, you're going to follow me as well. Oh, great. Yeah, of course you would do that. Of course. All my life. Got no traction. Just to add insult to injury. Great. Thank you for your understanding, nice driver. The drivers are so nice and yielding in this game. Right, now then. Do I need to be... Yes, I do. Need to carry on. This one is the same one I sold the wood chips to last time. And this is how we join the island. So it is okay up to this. Now remember, it's really got some nasty... It's ever so tight to get in there as well, especially with this trailer. Oh my life, and you've made it more difficult by putting something in the way, honestly. Of course you would do that. Of course you would. Not like it's already hard enough. Right, I'm going to drop my trailer off the back one here so that I don't make it any more difficult than it needs to be. And then we're going to pull as close to the right as possible. And we will try not to run that man over. And the gate is still open from the last time we were here. Okay. In fact, yeah, let's go forward. We'll do a turnaround in the yard. So behind left, where we want actually forward first. Front left, yeah, that will do. Why are you reading manure? You should be saying compost. $3,031, that is really reading that as manure, isn't it? Great. So the compost mod isn't working properly on this map. Oh, great. That'd have been better to go to the biogas plant then. I'm not going back now, am I? Oh, it's doing what it did yesterday. That puts a limit on what you're doing. Oh, don't you just love it when you come all that way for 3,000 euros? Do you know that's gutting? How much of a payout should that I have received for compost? 318 times 60. $19,000 should have received. Oh, don't you love it when game mechanics don't go wrong? Oh, that has gutted me. Oh, great. I'm going to think about that one, because there's no way I would have sold that as manure if I'd have known I wouldn't want to even come down here, to be honest, for that. I just don't know what to do. As I said, that's I have never sold it as compost on any other map. I've always only ever sold it at the BGA as, because it says it's manure. Right, I'm taking that other trailer back. Oh, how can I hook that up? That's gutted me. Might only be a game, but sometimes the effects of when something goes wrong on this are as bad as if it is real. Get your angles right. Be professional. Gonna allow it. it is what it is, isn't it? Well, I didn't know how much I'd get until I'd pulled the trigger, but I did have an option right up until that point. Let's pull that back there. I know I could add the money with the tool, because there's no way I would have sold it for 3,000. Just don't know why it's not registering as compost. Well, to be honest, if I'd have known that the compost heap hadn't have worked properly, then I wouldn't have put even the compost heap down, and I'd now be an awful lot of money better off. No, I need to be going round shallower. I need to go more further forward. It's amazing how bad things are when plans don't work out. I mean, we all expect little bits of, oh well, I suppose every Let's Play has these things, and until you do something you don't really know whether it is going to work or not. I can't even take this, can I, to the... And it had, of course, to take manure as well. That is just typical. No other... There's only that and Fort Elizabeth, which wasn't working yesterday when we went anyway, that actually... let's just think about this. Yes, this is the way out, isn't it? Thinking about it. It's not the same way out as in. This is tight, and I've got two things now. This might be one where I need to come back. It's too tight. Wow, that's a real setback. A real setback. Don't really know how to handle it, because it really is a weird one, because obviously it's called the compost heap because it makes compost, so you would presume that would give you compost, and you would presume that it would sell as compost. So the fact that you have got manure, I've always thought it was just a classification of the game, because I've never done it like this where it's and sold it as compost. Well, obviously it's not sold. I don't know how to handle it, because it's obvious that I never would have come to sell all of that for 3,000, and I would have got more for wood chips than that. Would have been a lot richer, probably about 4 times richer for wood chips. No, almost double, I think, because the price is dropping now. So we would have got 6 grand. That's not right, that's gone down a lot. Mind you, closer to winter it is, the better the price. Oh, I don't know how to handle that. I do apologise for my falling to pieces, but that really has truthfully thrown a real wobbler. Coming all that way when you're expecting to sort of make, not a killing, because it's hard to make decent money on hard economy anyway, and even that isn't wonderful money. It never was. Even 200 or 300 was not good money, but it was certainly, there's no way I would have come all that way for 3,000 for 60,000 litres. No way. Now then. Yeah, it's straight, I remember. Also looks like nothing's growing properly. It's not changing growing state. I'm not sure what to do now. Anyway, when I get back, this is the end of this session. It's been an absolute disaster. Now, how could I get in but can't get out? Come on. What am I even stuck on? Okay. This requires lateral thinking. At a time when my brain seems to have gone to mush because I'm upset. Do you know? We'll run with it. We will. It is what it is. As gutting as it is. It's how you recover from these disastrous moments, really, isn't it? Not actually the moments themselves. We had, when I think of our lone oak, we had so many curveballs because I'd not done contracts before and I was a contract noob. So many ups and downs. I mean, we lost 70,000 off a contract that didn't pay out, even though it should have done. So that was gutting. To lose 15,000 it was unexpected, but it's not quite as bad as that. Nowhere near as bad as that, in fact. So that is the silver lining. It's not so big a disaster. We've still got contracts we can do and things like that. Yeah. That's it. The weird thing is, obviously, I can't even sell it at the biogas plant. Because it really is manure, and that only sells at that. It's really, on this map, manure is practically worthless. Please tell me there's a production chain that this works with. Actually, no. Slurry yard. Won't be brilliant, but I was forgetting that. Yes. Okay then. It's not terrible. It's not the end of the world then. We won't... Ooh. Do you know? Just thinking about that. If that's 535 at the slurry yard, and I would have got 300 as compost, that means that this has just doubled in value to what I would have sold it to that, which then means this is almost worth 56,000. Almost worth the same as 56 tons, which then means the lost amount of manure that we just lost with that, we haven't really lost. Not truthfully. We've almost made the same amount of money, is what I'm trying to say, as if we hadn't have done that, and we've made £3,000, so we'll not be much different. Which that actually puts a completely different state of play on it. I'm just going to make that slightly... No, I'm not. Right. Let's grab that. Yeah, that has made me feel completely different. Behind left. Oh. There is something wrong with the map then, isn't there? Because look, that's not even letting me do the manure on this. It's almost like it can't refuse us to take more than 60,000. And that's down to the map. Yeah, it is. That's down to the map. This is exactly what we had yesterday when we dumped 60,000 tons of something. There's something wrong with the map itself. When you go above 60,000 litres, it does something weird. Right. In which case I should be able to safely do the same tomorrow and everything should be alright, and we should be able to... Right. I wonder if it's in between saves. I wonder if it's per trailer. Yes, it is. Down to individual trailers. Oh my life. Well done me for being scientific for once. Okay, it should still be alright. That's not 60,000, 60 litres. Let's grab that last little bit out of there. Because right now, I am feeling a little bit not quite so bad as I was a few minutes ago. Why are you not sensing that? Okay. trees getting in the way. Of course it would. Why are you not? That's bizarre, it's not picking it up. That's weird. Really strange. Do you know? 47 litres, I don't think I'm going to worry. Well, I've got to be honest, that does make me feel a lot better. We still have got a way of truly selling our compost and it's still being worth it. We can still do straw to compost, or manure as the game's called it. I wonder why it's gone wrong. And I wonder if it was exactly the same on all maps, because I've never tried to do it in the way that I've done it on this map. I wonder whether compost was always. But that's part of the compost mod's MO. That icon there, the compost. Literally adds compost to the known thing, and yet it's calling it manure. So I don't get it, and it's not giving it that icon. So it's like compost is created, but for some reason the compost heap is creating manure instead of compost. Makes absolutely no sense to me. That's still not right, is it? Still a bit... It's doing that weird fractally thing again. Yeah, I'm a bit of a loss if I'm honest. I truly am. Let's try and get that as level as we can. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it. I am not as gutted as I was. I've still got lots of questions and not many answers, but it's not the end of the world. We are almost financially exactly the same position that we were before going all the way down to Agri B. Agri LB. Is it Agri? Agril B. Yeah, we are at the same position. So we haven't really lost any money, even though the feelings of being gutted are real. We really haven't lost much. We've still got a little bit in that trailer as well. So tomorrow we can dump that again. Now we've worked out exactly how the map seems to be, that it doesn't allow more than 60 tons to be tipped in any one time. Anything more goes weird. So yeah, anyway, let's hope that next episode is a little bit more normal. Hopefully we'll do some contracts, but we have got some money. It's one thing that's shocking me a little bit is the... Yeah. Oh no. Great. That has answered a question. Oh no, it hasn't. No, I'm looking at the wrong field. Why? Fruit times 2. Ah, grass. There we go. Ugh. It's not going down. Yeah, it isn't. Still saying harvested. Days after we are now mid-spring. Surely by mid-spring, 3 days in, it shouldn't be no longer in the harvested state. Something's not right. Same thing that is obviously causing my passive income not to work. Something not quite right on the map. Something's not working. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the next time we get an update on this map. I'm going to carry on with my lone oak, because there's too much weirdness on the map, and I think there's probably going to be an update to fix some of these issues. So I shall no doubt be back. I certainly hope I shall, because I'm enjoying it. It's nice, but it's just there's too much weirdness and things aren't working right to the point of where it's quite bad. So with no further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you continue on this journey with me, and I hope there's going to be a continued journey on this map. I'm going to say goodbye for now.